ground is full for the first time this season. The kick-off delayed, in fact, to allow a crowd of around 20,000 into Meadow Lane as Notts County go for promotion for the second time in 12 months. Manager Neil Warnock, who's done an incredible job in his 2 years in charge here, has kept faith with the 11 men who gave such a disciplined performance at Ayresome Park on Sunday. Charlie Palmer and Paul Harding having both recovered from injuries. County know that a return to the First Division following an absence of 7 years is now tantalisingly close. But Middlesbrough, like Notts County, have sampled First Division and Third Division football in recent seasons too, and their taste for the big time is just as strong. They've lost 2 players injured from Sunday's first leg, defender Colin Cooper and forward Stuart Ripley, but they welcome back the man who might well have invented the cliché inspirational captain, centre-half Tony Mowbray. Tonight's referee is Mr. Philip Don from Hanworth in Middlesex. So it's Notts County in the stripes who kick off, and no doubt the rival fans will have worked out the many different permutations on the aggregate scores, but only one thing is certain: if Notts County keep a clean sheet tonight, then they'll be at Wembley on Sunday week. Windy conditions here. The pitch has been watered though, and the surface looks good. And the first free kick to the home side, who've won 7 and drawn 1 of their last 8 games. The draw coming, of course, at Ayresome Park in the first leg on Sunday. And in that spell, they've beaten the top teams like Oldham, West Ham and Millwall, and Notts County very much the team in form. They're kicking against this strong wind in the first half. Craig Short's free kick to the edge of the penalty area, and it's Coleman who gets it clear for Middlesbrough at the expense of a throw-in. Jim Smith, you can just about see that familiar ball paint in the background. Assistant to Colin Todd at Ayresome Park, and he was involved in the relegation situation many times in his career and also promotion playoffs. Turner, good little ball for Regis. Took too long to make the cross though. Proctor gets it clear to Slaven. Palmer right behind him again. Offside against Ian Bird. He cursed, but not at the line. I think it was just sheer frustration that he hadn't timed his run properly. Craig Short's free kick. Regis the target. Dibble comes to claim it and almost got himself in trouble then. He did well to leap on the ball after he had initially dropped it. It was a brave thing to try and do. Regis is a big and powerful man to try and climb over like that, and he had fortune on his side. Reardon to Johnson. Mowbray climbing all over Regis, and Notts County quite rightly get the free kick. Reardon will take it. Craig Short has joined the usual players inside the Middlesbrough penalty area. Regis and Turner, that is. In towards Regis, who won it well, and a difficult one for Dibble, really. It was a long time in the air, looping header. But Middlesbrough get on with it. Reardon looking to pick out Regis here, and he's so strong in the air that he wins most of these. It was a difficult angle for him, and he really did well to make any kind of contact as Dibble saved. Reardon gets it clear once more. Mustoe couldn't control it. Proctor back to Hendry. And he's done well here, and Parrish just left a leg there to make it difficult for him. Now Slaven for Middlesbrough. That's a useful-looking cross towards Bird on the far post. Good clearance from Short, though. Phillips making life difficult for the other Short, Chris Short. And he was persistent and wins the throw. It's good play from Putney. And it crossed the line for a Notts County throw. Foul by Slaven this time, and Palmer applauds the decision. Slaven's not quite so enthusiastic. O'Riordan's free kick is aimed at Regis, and Dibble came to claim it very decisively again. Bird for Middlesbrough, doing just the same thing. Mustoe. Putney. On to Henry. Good attack, the best of the game so far, this by Middlesbrough, and Henry still going. And in the end, he had two players wide to his right who were better placed, and indeed one of them, Bird, was unmarked. It was a good run initially by Henry. A young Scot who was bought in the summer from Leeds United, opening up the Notts County defence with his strength on the ball. But really, at the one moment when he should have released it, he kept going. Phillips and Turner battling for possession. Notts County get the throw. Quickly taken, and an intelligent one to Johnson. He just didn't have support. He was being held back, in fact. Proctor unhappy with the award, but the referee and linesman were well placed to see the offence. Good, intelligent, quick throw-in, though, by Notts County. Profiting, of course, from the fact that you can't be offside in that situation, as Johnson's pace took him away from the defenders. And it goes deep towards Regis, headed away by Kernigan. Johnson hammering it back in. Draper gets it back again. Good shot, and saved with some difficulty by Dibble. Mowbray getting it away. Slaven, that's lovely skill by him. But he's lost out again. Now Putney for Middlesbrough. Paris with the interception. Johnson did well, but just went out of play as Paris tried to reach it. But certainly Notts County's best moment. Draper with the shot from just outside the penalty area, and Dibble took it at full stretch and couldn't hold it. And the referee has whistled for offside again against Slaven. Useful kick by the goalkeeper, but Coleman first to it for Middlesbrough. O'Riordan playing it back in towards Regis, and then Coleman was there again. And that's the end of an untidy, shapeless sort of half. Entertainment really came a poor second in that 45 minutes. It was very much the tension of the occasion that dictated the way the game was played. Few moments to savour, but I guess you'd expect it in a game of this importance. The half-time score at Meadow Lane, Notts County 0, Middlesbrough 0. So Middlesbrough get the second half underway here, knowing that they've got to get a goal, and they've failed to score in 5 of their last 10 games, and indeed have gone 5 successive away matches without a goal. Remember, if Notts County keep a clean sheet, they're through to Wembley. So, as time wears on here in the second half, more and more pressure on the visitors. As Chris Short plays it towards their goal, headed away by Coleman. The wind against Middlesbrough now. Putney. Chris Short making it difficult. He can't go back to his goalkeeper. That route is cut off. And that was good play by Short. He really hustled and hassled Trevor Putney into the mistake. And takes the throw in himself. Headed away by Coleman. It's a night to roll up the sleeves now. The brave and the strong will profit in this second half, I think. Very much a case of attitude, perhaps being even more important than ability in the next 45 minutes. A look of determination on Mowbray's face as he finds Bird in the county half. Phillips turning it on. Problem for Paris, but he dealt with it quite well. Kernigan onto it, though. Henry. And Henry's looking dangerous, but overruns it this time. Still, the little Scot looked a handful in the first half. Alan Paris has defended pretty well against a tricky customer here. Flicked on by Phillips, who's getting forward a lot. Hendry, Coleman, driven in towards Slaven. And again, Paris the man to clear. But this is a good period for Middlesbrough. Coleman, Bird's header. It drops to Slaven. Didn't really get any sting in the shot. Good attack, though, by Middlesbrough. And when the ball was finally flicked on to Slaven, just couldn't get it down quick enough to get in a really powerful shot. "13 minutes gone in the second half. Still 0-0, 1-1 on aggregate. Chris Short with a long throw for Notts County. On towards Regis, and a difficult ball for Mowbray. Phillips with the attempted clearance, so Reardon goes in hard, and if that crosses the line, it'll be a throw-in to Notts County. Regis did well. Draper. Not a good cross, really. But it breaks again for O'Riordan to shoot, and that was a very fine effort. Scored that spectacular FA Cup goal at White Hart Lane earlier in the season, Don O'Riordan. Proctor. Phillips. Phillips fouled by a combination of Short and Harding, and the free kick quickly taken, and Henry almost got in between Paris and Cherry. It's fast and furious stuff now, as Kernigan is fouled. Free kick to Middlesbrough. Endless supply of free kicks in this game. Will either side manage the breakthrough in the 90 minutes? It's Bird for Middlesbrough. That's not a bad ball. Onto Mustoe. Good save. We've seen both sides creating opportunities, and this was one for Middlesbrough. Bird with a little layoff. Mustoe with the shot. Saved at full stretch by Cherry. Mowbray was beaten and then brought down. Harding, free kick. Draper with the free kick for Notts County. 5 awaiting the cross. Oh, it's a brilliant goal! That could be the goal that takes Notts County to Wembley. And the celebrations erupt all around Meadow Lane. Superbly struck header. And it was so accurate, right into the corner. Harding burst to rise. He found the corner of the net that Dibble wasn't guarding. And that vital goal could be enough to make sure that Notts County are in with a hope of a place in the First Division. A beautiful headed goal. His first for the club, would you believe? What a moment to get it. And Notts County are in front here with only 11 minutes on the clock. And the man who came from non-league Barnet in September with Dave Regis has chosen the absolutely perfect moment to find the net as a Notts County player. Neil Warnock knows his side are just minutes away from a place at Wembley for the second season in a row. Harding's goal, still the only one of the match, and a terrible free kick by Phillips. has given the ball away to Bartlett again, and look at the pace he's showing. Harding's in a good position in the middle as well, and it's pulled back to Thomas, and the shot is blocked, and Middlesbrough cling on for a few more desperate seconds. We are now into time being added for stoppages. This could have been a clinching goal for Notts County. Phillips got in the way. And it goes to Regis. They've just got to keep possession. And right down there in the corner will do, although they've conceded the throw. Middlesbrough have got no time at all to take it. Putney is dispossessed. Harding gets in there again, but Putney arrives to Middlesbrough's rescue. This could be Borough's final attack as it's pumped forward towards Kernaghan. Headed away by Palmer. He's had a good game. Mustoe turning it out to the right. They've got to pack players forward here, Middlesbrough. And the free kick has gone their way for the foul on Bird. There can't be too much time to be added for stoppages here. We are well into stoppage time. Middlesbrough have thrown almost everybody forward for this free kick here. Hendry over the ball. A lot of jostling for position inside the penalty area. And in it goes to Kernaghan. And it just escapes the attentions of Mustoe on the far post. That could just be enough for Notts County. We've had almost 2 minutes of stoppage time as we see again Kernaghan's header going wide. The referee has had a look at the two linesmen. He's had another look at the watch. The final whistle will be only seconds away. And that's it! Notts County have beaten Middlesbrough 1-0. 2-1 on aggregate. Neil Warnock and Steve Cherry are going back to Wembley for the second time in 12 months. And this time the prize could be a place in the First Division. And for a club with small gates, small resources, it really is a minor miracle that they've got this far. An incredible achievement. And whatever Nottingham Forest have done this season, Notts County will feel now they've equalled them. It's been a marvellous achievement by Notts County, and they deserve their place at Wembley on Sunday week. Harding the hero with his goal that proved to be the winner. And the final score at Meadow Lane, Notts County 1, Middlesbrough 0. Notts County are at Wembley.
Well, Paul Harding, a very good time to score your first goal for Notts County.
Yeah, I can't believe it, like, especially at this time. It was just like the ball come across, like, sort of thing, and I just got in there and just had it. I just couldn't believe it. All the boys got round me and that. I just couldn't believe I scored.
How difficult is it to believe that only 8 months ago you were a plasterer playing part-time football?
I still can't believe it. Like, I'm just going to make as much as I can of it. I've always been confident in myself, like, to make it, and I'm thankful to Gaffer to give me the chance to do it.
Well, the lads they never like anything easy. We have to work hard for everything we get, I'm afraid, at Meadow Lane, and once again they kept us right to the end. But a super goal, a fit to win any match, and we've deserved it over the season, but sometimes in the playoffs it's a bit cruel.
The worrying thing for you, again, before these playoffs, must have been the fact that you were the side that finished fourth. Middlesbrough, 11 points behind you, could have gone up.
Especially after we read that they're streets ahead of us in skill and ability all week. I think Colin Todd helped us win the game tonight. We went out. I don't think money and wages and things like that win you games. I think it's what's in the dressing room, and I think you can tell tonight they deserve what they've got this season, and I'm very, very pleased for them.
Colin Todd made that statement. Are you saying you G'd your players up by reminding them?
You can see on the notice board, Dennis, the statement's there for everybody to see. I didn't have to motivate the lads this week.
Well done, Notts County. They are through to Wembley on Sunday week. The reporter there was Dennis Coath. Well, the semi-final to decide their opponents was at the